If you don't know the rules, then you should not be driving.
Look, this guy.
Because I'm dealing with you. Because I'm dealing with you. That's why.
In policing, you're going to run into people who, no matter how many times you try to give them a chance, they're going to throw that chance right out the window. I call it headstrong, but dead wrong. They refuse every single command you give them. You have to call for backup, yank them out of the car, and take them to jail, right in front of their kid's school. This is one of those.
Western Springs police officer, you are now on a traffic stop. You will give me your driver's license right now and your proof of insurance. Your driver's, no. Driver's license and proof of insurance right now. Or I'm going to pull you out of the car and I'm going to arrest you. You are not doing...
For no reason.
No, for the reason, for coming up the middle and pulling in when I told you you can't. You came up the middle. I'm telling you right now. You're making this a lot worse for you. You are making this a lot worse from you. No, you are getting a ticket. You are getting a ticket. I don't care. You can tell the judge you're sorry. Don't tell me you're sorry. When you go to court, you're getting a ticket. Pull your car over right now. If I'm going to pull you out of this car and I'm going to arrest you. I'm not.
You arrest me for what?
Yes.
For what?
For not providing me your driver's license when you're supposed to. That is the law. 6-112.
Okay, it seems like this officer came in really hot from the beginning. We don't see the initial interaction between them, but there's something I'd like you to take into account. I noticed that this was on September 11th, and that's a very somber day for those of us who are our first responders, especially those of us who have lost people very close to us. And I'm not saying that that has anything to do with it, but police definitely think about the fact that September 11th occurred, and it's something that we'll never forget. I don't know that has anything to do with why this is going on, but when you watch these videos, take into consideration the date that something occurs, because for law enforcement, some of those dates are very significant. The other thing is, again, I mentioned that the officer came in pretty hot, but we don't understand how the interaction started before we came into this video.
You came up the middle and pulled in after I told you not to. This is not the place to argue a ticket. You want to argue, you do it in front of a judge, not with me. Okay. I'm out here for a reason, for the kids' safety, and you're not doing what you're not supposed to be doing. Okay? So give me your driver's license. Let me tell you something. If you don't give me your driver's license, you're going to get arrested. You understand me?
No, I'm not understand you.
Yeah, you will be arrested.
Anything's wrong. Okay.
387, I'm going to need another car out here.
All right, something.
When the other person gets here, you are getting arrested.
So he requested another unit, saying that the guy is being non-compliant. Now we got an officer that's going to be rolling code to this situation. The question that I have, and I'm not going to say one way or the other without watching more of this, is this something that an officer needs to be rolling lights and siren to?
Do you put a ticket for everybody else going there?
I'm writing you a ticket.
Do you give the ticket for everybody
because you did not follow directions and you're arguing with me. You're getting a ticket. You're getting a ticket.
The way I did,
and you're going to get arrested.
The way
you're going to get arrested. When the other person gets here, you don't give me your driver's license. You're getting arrested. I don't care.
For me,
I don't care.
She needs the right.
I don't care.
She needs the right for the.
I don't care. You're not following orders. I told you to give me your driver's license. You're going to get arrested.
My daughter, she's waiting for me.
This is not.
I can't wait.
I got a guy that won't give me his driver's license and he won't step out of the car.
You make it big for no reason.
No, you are.
Okay.
I told you to give me your driver's license. I asked for your driver's license, you're going to get arrested.
So I heard the dispatch and I heard the officer respond that he's going to respond, the backup unit. And I believe the officer stepped to the front of the car to get the license plate of the vehicle. And his positioning, again, if you've watched my videos before, you know I'm not a fan of this kind of positioning. I like standing behind the B-pillar. And I know that he had to get the plate standing in front of the car. Could we possibly have gotten that by going behind the car instead of walking in front? These are small tactical things that I think should become practices.
No, this is up to you. I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking.
Did I do something wrong?
You give me your driver's license, that's it.
I did something wrong, but I don't know the law.
Then you shouldn't be driving.
No.
If you don't know the rules, then you should not be driving.
Look, this guy.
Because I'm dealing with you. Because I'm dealing with you. That's why. Sorry's not good enough. At this point, you are getting a ticket, and if the other person gets here, you're going to get arrested. When they get here, if I don't get it, you're getting arrested. For not following orders. For not providing your driver's license when you're being asked to. Okay? That's the law. 6-112. You are making this bigger than it had to be.
What?
You, by not giving me your driver's license. When the other person, you're getting arrested, and I'm going to tow your car.
I don't have my wallet with me.
It doesn't matter. Then I'll take you to the station and we'll do a bond.
My driver's license and the phone. I just live here. I just moved to the new house.
It's okay.
Can you pass?
No. I'm telling you, sir. When they get here, you are getting arrested.
Arrested for what?
And I'm towing your car.
Arrested for
what?
I
told you already. This is not the place to argue the ticket.
I'm not arguing.
You're arguing. You're arguing with me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry's not good enough at this point.
There is a way. I tried
no,
to imply
no,
way.
no.
Here.
See that sign?
No.
See that sign that right there? It says not a student drop-off. You're not supposed to do it. That's not my problem. That's yours.
It's not
That's your problem. You're not supposed to run up the middle the way you did. You ran up the middle. You're not supposed to do that. That's violating the median. You're not supposed to do that.
I wasn't the line.
No.
These kind of details where officers have to go in front of schools during pickup and drop-offs is actually very common. I don't know if he's some type of officer who's assigned to this school, but I know that I've had my officers, even when I was a rookie, sometimes you would get these neighborhood complaints. People are dropping off their kids and we're not able to get our car out, or picking up their kids, they're fighting, they're leaving trash, and then you'd get assigned or have an officer assigned to that area during those times to handle this function. And it's very, very frustrating, especially if you try to get a person to do something like don't go down that road or don't drop off your kid there, and then they just completely ignore you. So I understand the frustration, but I think a good tactic for this officer is, because he's definitely emotionally engaged and this guy's not making it easier, but maybe one deep breath, get into a more tactical position and say, listen, sir, let me just explain to you one more time in a clear voice. Don't say anything. I mean, I'm coaching him along, and obviously I'm in my air-conditioned space here, but he's so emotionally hyped up, and I see a lot of times that's where officers sometimes make mistakes.
I wasn't the line.
No. Here they come. You're getting arrested, and I'm going to tow your car.
I wasn't right.
You hear the code run. I'm going to ask you, is this something that an officer should be rolling lights and siren to as a backup? In 2025, there were 34 law enforcement officers killed in car accidents. That's almost 3 a month. How many of them were rolling code? It's a question, because again, I'm watching just this portion of this thing, but ask yourself, and in the comment section, tell me, what do you think? Should someone roll code to this call here? I also am going to say this. I know that people watch me critique these things and say, oh, you're sitting, yeah, I am. But I also was a cop for a really long time. I trained for a really long time. I still take training. And not only that, more importantly, I have lost friends and colleagues to the things that I speak of. So if you want to make a comment in the comment section about me critiquing it, you can do that. But I'm doing this because I want to help officers, and I want to help citizens, and I want to help the people that interact with officers. I want this profession to shine. And by sharing these things, I hope to make it better.
All right, step out of the car. Step out of the car.
I gotta give you my.
Step out of the car.
I gotta give you.
Step out of the car.
No, sit.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
This is my driver license. This is my driver license.
Get out of the car.
This is my driver license.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Stop.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Resisting me. You stop resisting.
I told you. I gave you many options.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
This guy is clearly making things harder for the cops than it needs to be. And honestly, it's a bit similar to how Medicare companies seem to make finding the right Medicare plan impossible. But Chapter was created to solve this exact problem. You see, with Chapter, you'll be connected with independent, salary-based advisors who compare every plan option that's available to you to help you find what plan best fits your specific needs. The call to them is completely free, and it takes about 20 minutes. And if you're already on the right plan, they'll let you know. Plus, on average, they've saved seniors around $1,100 annually. So call Chapter today at 844-533-6078. Again, that's 844-533-6078, and get the advice that you need today.
Stop
You're like,
resisting.
You're pushing me.
You're resisting.
For what?
Stop resisting.
You're gonna.
You know what? You're gonna resist. Force is gonna be used against you. You understand? Stop resisting.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
Do you have any guns,
Get my-
knives, bombs on you? Yes or no?
Give me
Do
my
you
phone.
have any guns, knives, bombs on you?
Give me my phone. My phone.
Sit.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Stay in the car.
Get in the car.
We'll get all that. Don't worry.
Sir, you make it big.
You're making it big.
I'm not sorry.
Yes.
I'm not sorry.
You're not sorry. I know you're not sorry. Get down.
Let me talk about this whole resisting thing. When a person has their hands behind the back, the officers are attempting to handcuff, and the person is turning and saying things to the officers like, what are you doing? Like, what is it? The person doesn't sometimes realize they're resisting, but that's resisting. If the officer is attempting to place you in handcuffs, you should not be moving because it's dangerous for you. If the officers are placing your hands behind your back, hands go behind the back, don't turn your head, don't flinch around, don't ask questions, get handcuffed. Otherwise, it's going to be considered resisting. And the officers don't know how to interpret that because it could be you trying to get away and they don't know. It's a really high stress, high energy type situation.
Sit down.
This is my.
You're going to you're going to jail, and we're towing your car.
Sir.
He came up the middle, and he went to turn in. I'm like, you cannot turn in here. You cannot turn in here.
Yeah.
And he continued to turn in.
Okay.
And I stopped him at the entrance there. And I said, you cannot come in here. You cannot drop your kids off. And he started arguing with me.
Okay, so we see here the explanation. So this was the second interaction that the officer had with the person where the guy just drove right past him. So that explains more why the officer came in a lot hotter than we would normally expect an officer to with an initial interaction. His emotions are up. But there's something I also want to, I've mentioned this before in the videos. You see this AB positive that you see on the vest. This is something that started in the military. When I was in the Marine Corps, we had that same thing. It's the blood type, so that in the event the officer is, God forbid, injured in a way where he's bleeding out, that they at least initially know his blood type. I'm sure they will double check to make sure that that's the correct blood type, but it's just, I know a lot of people, especially maybe from other countries, that see that. That's what that AB positive, that's his blood type.
I said, pull over and give me your driver's license. He said, I'm not giving you my driver's license. I said, when you come back around, you're gonna pull over and you're gonna get a ticket. And he tried to find another way out over here, and then he came out over here and he argued with me for a few minutes, and I'm like, that's right, I'm just getting another car over here, we're gonna take him into custody.
See, you sometimes don't have the whole story. Now you're getting more of the story. The guy tried to even get away after the first interaction.
I'm gonna take him in real quick. All right, screaming for his phone. I'm gonna get him his phone.
I got the license here. Please check. My daughter, she's waiting for me. She can get a ride. Hello? Hello, sir.
It's too late for that.
Please.
It's too late for that.
If you have kids, please, I beg you. I beg you. Sir, I beg you. My wife, she's working for the government. Please, sir.
He wouldn't follow directions, and then argued with me. And then I told him that I was going to be writing a ticket, and he said, no, you're not. And then, what's that?
Sovereign citizen?
No.
I don't know if you heard what the other officer said. He said, was he a sovereign citizen because he didn't give his driver license initially? But I want to talk about the psychology of arriving at the jail or the Sally Port. And I've mentioned this in my videos before. It's an interesting psychology that occurs. The suspect's stress level goes up. The officer's stress level goes down because the officer's in a safe place. He's like, okay, I'm into my safe place. I've got him inside jail. The suspect's like, oh my goodness, I'm at this unknown. I'm now going to jail, and their stress level goes up. Sometimes you will see officers let their guard down. There are many studies that have been made of attacks that have occurred in Sally Ports of jail. We're going to watch this officer and see if he has let his guard down at all as this progresses.
When I told him this was a traffic stop, give me your driver's license, no, I didn't do anything wrong. Why aren't you doing everybody else? Why are you doing me? He tightened up, tensed up when it came time for it, but let's go.
I think my daughter, she went for me. She took it right.
We got our hug in our hand, phone, something else in the other hand. Our expectation is that this guy is going to come out and be very, very polite, respectful, and kind and not attack us. And I'm glad that he did not. However, whatever we do normally and becomes a muscle memory, I believe, in my opinion, the best practice is every time you get a prisoner out of the back of your vehicle that you are doing it the same methodical manner and you are watching, your hands are free in case you have to engage a person. You've seen me do videos where they found weapons on people in the back of these cars. This officer seems like he's been on the department for some time. I only want to make sure that officers do things safely so they go home. This has no bearing on what I believe his character is because he seems like a decent human.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I don't have that key.
I respect the law.
No,
I respect the law.
no, you don't.
No, sir.
I'm not going to argue. I'm done arguing with you, and I'm done talking.
I respect that. I respect that. But
No, you don't.
what the
Come
crime
on.
I do? What I
told you.
Please.
You're being charged. You're being charged. Not only are you getting a ticket, but now you're also under arrest. I'm not explaining anything else to you right now. I'm not doing it.
Why you make
Okay.
it big? Why you make it big?
You made this a
No,
big...
why you make it big?
All right, I'm not
It's
talking.
personal.
I'm done.
It's personal.
I'm not talking.
Bad day? Do you have bad day? Do you?
No.
Okay, why you put it
I'm
on
having
me?
a wonderful
Why
day.
you put it on me?
I'm having a wonderful day.
Why you put it on me? Just to say it's still morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
You argued with me from the very beginning.
No, I
did.
Believe me, because I see all the cars going inside in that way. I just want to follow. This is the first time I do it. This is the first time I do it. So, here. Take it like this. Give me a ticket.
Nope, sorry about that.
That unhandcuffing process and cuffing to the bench, I've never had to do that in my jurisdiction. We never did that. In fact, I worked for a pretty big police department in Las Vegas. The jail people handle all that, but it just seems like really something that's challenging when you're unhandcuffing the person, you're face to face, head to head with them. And maybe there's a safer way of doing that, not sure.
You tell me. Can I call somebody? Can I use my phone? Sir, what's my right? What's my right, sir? Not to listen to me?
You have the right to remain silent.
No,
Anything
I
you
saw
say
somebody.
may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak with an attorney
No, I
and to have an attorney present during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed, one will be provided to you at no cost before questioning. Right? Those are your rights.
I was looking for my driver's license on the phone. I was looking. Before you just like...
That doesn't work. It doesn't
You
work.
asked me for driver's license and
You told me you didn't have one.
No, I have it. I have it. I don't have my wallet. I should like I have it in my pocket.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. You don't stop talking and you don't listen. Okay? You don't stop talking and you don't listen. That's your problem. I told you multiple times the reason why you can't.
I was always...
See, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm done. I'm done. When we get to court, you'll have a chance to go in front of a judge and tell your story.
I was doing that for you. I used to for my driver's license on the phone because you asked me a driver's license. I told you I don't have my wallet. Then I was looking for this. This is my driver's license here.
Just so you know, everything's on camera. Everything. All of your actions are on camera. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
I can ask you questions.
It's not what happened.
I can ask you questions.
I'm trying to tell you, and now you keep talking over me.
Okay,
But you keep talking over me. And I told you.
Yeah.
And you said no. I'm not going to.
When you showed me the sign, I did.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. This is the last time I'm done. I'm done. You could.
I'm wrong.
Oh, this is
No.
so stressful with you.
Sir. You need to do your job.
Oh, I'm doing my job all
I
right.
respect that.
I'm doing my job all right.
I am wrong. Okay, just take it from there. I am wrong. You are right. But why all these situations? I don't know. You take it personal. You take things personal. That's what I know right now. That's what I know right now. I don't know what's wrong with you. Something wrong with you.
It's my fault.
Not your fault. Not
my
your
fault.
fault. But you make it big. You make it big for no reason.
It's my fault.
You make it big. It is not big, sir. It is not big. I'm not...
You're absolutely right. It's not a big deal. That's why you should have given me your driver's license when I asked for it immediately.
I was.
You did not.
I was.
You did not. You did
No,
not.
I need to know that why didn't you use...
I don't need
the answer.
I don't need to explain to you. It's not a law. I don't have to explain to you. If I ask for your driver's license, you must provide it to me immediately.
I see too many. So when you read, you think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
Oh
what
yeah.
happened. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
That's what's happened.
And it got you into trouble.
I'm sorry about this.
Yeah.
Then are you looking for my driver's license, right?
No, you didn't.
No, I'm looking.
You
for
did not.
I was looking.
You told me you didn't have it.
I don't have my wallet. I said I don't have my wallet because the driver's license is my wallet.
That's not what you said.
No, I swear.
That's not what you said.
I swear to God, I don't have my wallet.
That's not what you said.
Why I'm searching on my phone? I sent you my driver's license.
That's not it.
You
know what? I want you to keep talking because the judge will watch all this video.
Okay.
Keep talking.
What I'm talking wrong.
Keep talking.
What I'm talking wrong. You want to waste one day from your life and one day from my life because at the end I'm gonna just like pay a ticket.
All you had to do was comply. You were resisting.
I was looking for my driver's license for him because I told him I don't have my wallet.
All I'm gonna say, I'm not arguing with you. This isn't an argument.
This is what he does. He talks.
This isn't.
No, you absolutely can talk. It's your right.
Yeah.
This isn't an argument. All I'm saying, because I'm not going to argue with you. When you're actively resisting a police officer, let me ask you a question. Did you see a police car with lights and sirens and lights flashing? Yes or no? Did you see a police car? This is yes or no. Did you see a police car with lights coming in?
It's not for me.
Did you see a police officer? I'm asking you a question. Stop. I'm asking you a question. Did you see? Oh, you didn't see any police car. You didn't see a police officer. You didn't see a police officer in a full uniform.
Yes.
Why would you resist and why would you fight?
I did
That's
not.
the question. I'm not asking you these questions. You think about these, right? I'm not asking you any questions. You think about it.
Terry, it's absolutely useless. This is what the whole time is.
How I'm useless?
All I'm saying is that
I'm useful.
when you see
and just
a
like
police officer,
you don't need to hear the second part or the second part. You don't need to hear. You need to hear yourself only. No, this is no.
Well, next time, all the advice I'm going to give you in the future in the future, do not fight with the police.
I think.
Okay? Don't fight with the police.
I think.
Do not resist the police.
I know.
Okay? That's something you have to reflect on yourself. I can't answer those questions. But when you fight with the police, and when you resist the police,
I understand.
this is where you're going to land up. Okay? So these are questions you have to ask yourself.
The problem from where the spot ends.
So these are questions. Well,
You came just like to arrest me, not like to listen to any part of that situation.
there was previous conversation going on before this.
I was pulling my driver license to him. When you come,
Apparently you weren't.
Not finish, not make me finish.
Apparently you weren't. Apparently you weren't. I'm sure you were given ample amount of times to produce it.
I don't think you're a bad guy. I really don't. I want you to know that. I don't think you're a bad guy. All right? This was completely, like, this got escalated, right? But not by me. All right? I believe that you escalated when you refused to give me your driver's license, right? And he argued with me, okay? And we're entitled to do that, right? But I'm out there for a reason, to stop people from dropping off their kids. In the past week, we've had people arguing and cussing out the school employees because they don't like being told what to do. So I went out there to monitor it to stop people from coming in. And I don't get any pleasure out of this. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in the school protecting the kids. Okay? We'll get through this. You'll have a court date. You'll go in front of a judge. All right? And we'll move from there. All right? And here's the worst part about it. I have to go to school and see your son. He's going to be mad at me. He's going to be mad at me. Hold on, stop for a second. He's going to be mad at me that I arrested his dad, okay? It's horrible. Okay? I get no pleasure out of that at all. None. Zero. Give me a couple minutes, all right? I gotta log into another computer and see if I can print out this stuff.
It's really interesting now that the reality is sunk in and the officer and now he are talking on a more different tone and he's sitting with his hand cuffed to a bench. Now the reality of understanding what the gravity of not listening to the officer has come to be. It means a lot that this officer really cares about what the kid thinks. It shows you the humanity that exists in him, which is very different from when he was hyped up in the beginning of the call. And some people only see the hyped up part of the officer and make the assessment of who he is as a person. And I think that this is more indicative of who he is as a person. And I'd like to share with you something else that a lot of people don't realize. A citation, a ticket, is essentially a courtesy arrest. Basically, you're not admitting guilt. You're just getting a court date and you're saying that you'll show up for that court date. There are robbers, burglars, murderers walking around who have made their initial court appearance, bail out, and they just promise that they're going to appear in court at a future date. So I never understand why people want to go through this whole booking process as opposed to just listening to the officer signing a citation. Says, fine, I'll have my day in court and I'll explain in court. One other point. There could have been a language barrier, culture barrier that also played into this, but everyone who gets behind the wheel is responsible for knowing the laws, rules, and regulations for the jurisdiction that they operate the motor vehicle. It looks like the charges were the lane change that the officer told him about initially, the failure to provide the driver license, the failure to obey the officer's commands. All of those charges, misdemeanor charges, could have been completely avoided by initially just not doing the traffic thing that he did and giving the officer his driver license if he did commit an infraction. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the video that's on your screen for more content just like this.